Yeah, I'm gonna help.
I will help you.
That is the response I wanted. It is good that you changed your mind. It is best if you go straight to Jorg. Caleb is already attempting further arguments to ensure our expulsion. But it is Jorg's statement that has put us in danger. That lie underpins Caleb's argument against us. If people believe we are working with the enemy, we will be exiled from the city and left to die. But if Jorg confesses his lie, then Caleb would no longer have the proof he claims. They would have no reason to expel us.
You think you know what's going on? No one knows what's going on.
Are you here to seek shelter or to cause problems? This area is a sanctuary for refugees. There's nothing here for reavers, recruiters, or troublemakers.
I'm not a reaver.
Then I hope that means you're here to help.
Are you always so edgy?
You know you wouldn't need to defuse things if you didn't get people wound up in the first place. Damn, this is like being back in Goliath all over again.
You're a berserker. Is Adan trying to conquer Abessa?
I don't answer to Adan. And these people belong to no faction. They belong only to themselves. I stand as their protector against anyone who would force them to do otherwise. My only connection to Adan is my magic. I wish it was more, but wishes don't make things so.
Have you been exiled from Goliad?
Exiled? No. There are those in Adan who want to use my magic for their own purposes. Ever since my power started to grow, they changed me. Their mana changed me, and that change just won't stop. I'm becoming stronger and stronger. It is terrifying.
Yes, very terrifying to be stronger. Yes, very afraid.
If that's true, why don't you use your power?
I do, I have. But sometimes it overwhelms me. That's why I fight alone. If I lose control of a spell, there's a chance I could kill anyone and everyone around me. The warlords wanted to test me. Try my powers, to harness them. Now I need to find a solution myself. But to do that, I need to study the properties of ELEX, to learn more about it.
Another quest.
What brought you out here?
This is a place away from the war. A place people could make up their minds without being pressured to join one of the factions. If the people here wanted to join a faction, they would have. But some people aren't ready for that. Or they've been cast out. They have to go somewhere.
So there's no faction in charge here?
Well, the clerics keep order, but it's not like the Hort where entry means you have to join them. Here you can forget about factions.
I could use someone like you.
Use? There's a word I've heard too much. Well, count me out. I'm not interested in being used.
I could help you.
What do you know of what I need? What do you know of how to help me? ELEX marks people. Mana, chems, exposure from food tainted by it. It stays with people. You have its mark on you. You're different somehow. What is it about you?
I have a jetpack. My difference. I have a jetpack.
I took ELEX in the past. Is that what you're seeing? Or is there something else?
Took it? You were fed it. You were an Alb soldier. Well, it seems we have something in common. We've both been fed ELEX in one form or another. It's changed us. And neither of us know what that means we are now.
What do you think? My offer still stands.
And what exactly is it that you're planning?
I am going to end this war by taking the fight to the Elexitors. And I'm trying to put together a group skilled enough to win that fight.
And you think I'll take part in this?
In return, I will help your quest to find the ELEX you're searching for. Then you can improve your magical abilities. You said yourself, the longer you are here, the more you fear your powers will overwhelm you. The longer you stay here, the more danger you put these people in. If you really want to protect them, you need to leave.
Even if that's true, why should I leave with you?
I was an alb. I know ELEX and I know magic. I know the impulses that follow you even during sleep. I know the nightmares and the problems of trying to control power that really wants to control you. And I know what it's like when all that is taken from you. We can help each other.
And it's not like I have other options. Not
Yes,
in the
you
long
have.
term. You're right.
Jetpacks.
I'm hiding from it here. I need to get out there and find a real solution. I'll wait by the main gate, and we'll see if your actions can match your words. You should stock up here before we go.
I will meet you by the gate.
Just don't keep me waiting, or you might find I change my mind.
Actually, I may not everyone.
Very good.
Jetpacks. A solution.
I've heard that
Jetpacks.
before.
Don't mess me around, or I'll mess with you.
I have to go.
We need to get some more food supplies. Yes, you can't say that, but we
I
need
have a
more food
moon.
first.
Okay. Not everybody have boxes. All boxes. We have no quest. Okay. I want to close. This one. And this one. Help my friends. What is it?
So, you come here from Goliath?
Goliath? No. I was exiled to the valley before I came here, but I hid myself in a crate and got brought up in the lift.
You escaped in a crate?
Yeah, those idiots had no idea I was in there.
I don't know if I like these glasses. It's here? Where? I'm very close. Job.
If you're here for the food rations, then I'll tell you what I told the other 100 people. Someone must have been making a joke. I don't have anything to sell or give out. So you can just turn around and leave.
What?
What are you talking about?
The free rations. The free rations, as if there would ever be free rations. Ah, but you're not here for that, are you? Then I'm sorry. I have been the butt of a joke that has left me rather angry, and I thought... Well, I'm sorry. It's just... I'm just so sick of it. The belligerence between the berserkers and outlaws. Everything was simpler when I was a cultivator in Goliath. We had laws and everyone obeyed them. Why can't people just all work together?
People are people.
If you feel that way, why don't you go back to Goliath?
No, no. Those days are gone. I left willingly to establish a world heart here in Abessa. But when it became clear that the seedling wouldn't grow, Caleb decided that we would remain here. And whatever Caleb says is best. But now,
What?
no. I can't go back. We
Why
went against
not?
orders from Goliath. If I go back now, they'll just stick me in a cage, no questions asked.
That's stupid.
Feng sent me.
Did he? Well, I don't have anything to say to those albs. This whole thing between Caleb and Fink is starting to get on my nerves. I shouldn't have said anything, okay? But what's done is done, and that's that.
Tell me your version of the story.
My version? I'm stuck between the two of them. I told Caleb in confidence that I saw Fink meet an alb outside the city. Could have been a separatist, but I wasn't sure. I didn't see any more than that, but Caleb decided to tell the clerics. He convinced me that the alb Fink met must have been from Zakor. But I have no real idea who he was, or what faction he's with.
About the situation with the separatists.
Do you have any idea what I should do? I feel this is a mess.
I should speak to Caleb before I give you any advice.
Do that. The less I have to do with this, the better.
Where is Caleb? Caleb?
That's it. I'm going.
Where is Caleb? He's here? No. Yeah, jog.
Don't go trying to steal stuff. I've had enough of that shit.
I don't want to steal, I want to speak with Caleb. Hello?
I need the shards. It's as simple as that.
I'll meet you again later on.
Baraka. Berserker.
They're only saying that to keep control of you. I'll catch up with you again later.
Berserker.
Saw you.
You saw me what?
I saw how you came through into the dome. Who are you?
Is him.
Why were you allowed in?
I was an alb once.
Fuck. What is this, an invasion? Can't you all just go back to Zakor? What do you have to keep coming here for? Well, you'll find more of your kind back there in the city. But you can go and do whatever it is you Albs do together. But don't get used to it. None of you will be staying long. But before you go, you better tell me what you want here, Alb.
Who are you?
Caleb. I lead the Berserkers who've chosen to settle here in Abessa.
Does that mean you're exiles?
Well, none of us are allowed to return to Edan now. Or we just end up being sent to the valley. As to why they came here, well, the first settlers were sent to Abessa to plant a world heart to expand the forest of Edan out here. But they were cut off from Edan by the Albs, left on their own to survive. And after a while, they decided to keep it that way. The warlords in Goliath weren't happy. But they're stretched too thin for another conflict, so here we are. And since they settled here, others have joined us. Some are escaped exiles, others just chose to leave Edan.
What do you have against the Separatists?
We came here for peace, to escape the war. How long will that last if more Albs keep coming here? Zakor's left us alone recently. You think they will if they know all their escapees are coming here? Edan? Ignadon? Fuck it, even Tavar. At some point, if they learn that Albs are sheltering here, then they might attack us even if Zakor doesn't. And you can tell me whatever you want about us having the same goals, or the same enemy. But you really expect me to believe you Albs are going to choose us over other Albs? I don't care that people vote to let you in. If it was up to me, we would be better off if you lot were thrown out of the city.
Yeah, he's afraid.
You want to have all the Separatists thrown out of the city?
Yeah. And you know what? I have already started to make it happen. It's easy to find ways to show you people have broken the rules of our agreement. But hey, I have a way you can avoid the same fate. You could do us a service here. You could prove your humanity. Are you prepared to do that? Do you think you're even able?
What do you want from me?
I need help with the Albs. We have an eyewitness who claims to have seen the Separatists exchanging information with the Albs. Traitorous bastards.
What information do you think they've shared?
The Berserker Jorg saw Fenk meet with an Alb in front of the city. Why would they meet if it wasn't to exchange information about the dome? Sadly, Jorg is the only one who's seen Fenk. And now he started saying he isn't sure he really saw Fenk meet an Alb from Zakor. So I have to jog Jorg's memory, or make sure he stops denying what he said. There has to be a way to do that.
You don't think that Jorg could have been wrong in the first place?
No, never. You can't trust these separatists. They'll betray us sooner or later for sure. I'm telling you, this is just the beginning.
He's afraid. He's afraid.
I can make sure Jorg stops denying his
Oops.
story.
You know what
You
this
can?
one?
Do you think you can make Jorg stick to his original story? It's for the good of the city. So how about you go to Jorg and present yourself as an Alb? Encourage him to believe that he saw what he saw. It can never be said again that the Albs might be innocent.
I didn't want that. I do not want that.
What are you doing here?
Shut up, dude. Shut up.
Just watch out for those damned Albs. There's still some of them out there.
Is she really so gullible?
Yes, you can say that, but we need more food first.
I cannot speak with him, ask him what he was, who he meets. That. Come on. How can I make my decision? I cannot
Someone's gotta sort
speak
this
with
shit
them.
out before we drown in
God.
it.
We need to sort things out with those traders and get
I'm gonna help the Alps. Probably is a bad decision.
What do you want?
Speak with you.
About the situation with the Separatists.
Do you have any idea what I should do? I feel this is a mess.
Okay, well, fake. Oh my god. This is a very messy reason. Right? What's can attack this place? Because they have traders inside. But in time they want to leave. Be in peace. This one.
Go to
This
the
one.
clerics and tell them you made a mistake.
I can't do that. Caleb will call me a traitor. And for all I know, Caleb is right. That Alb could have been from Zakor. What if Fenk actually is an Alb spy?
This one.
You shouldn't let Caleb intimidate you.
You're right. I let him push me around even when we were living in Goliath. I was always following someone or other and doing what they told me. You're right. I've done Caleb's bidding without question for far too long, and where's it got me? I'll go to the clerics and tell them the Albs are innocent. You've helped me decide. Thank you. I will go to the clerics and do the right thing. I don't want someone to be thrown out of the city because of me.
I hope I make.
That wasn't great, was it?
Who's that?
I hope they make the correct decision. If not,
You got lucky. That wasn't.
no. I need to. What? That's not a mission. No. Shut down the converters? No. Let's stay. I need to talk. Room. Of course they have. Oh god. Shut up.
Fuck all of them. I hope they drown in their own shit.
Why are you torturing yourself like that?
You may remain in the city.
You managed to get Jorg to admit his lie to the clerics? That is good. It seems we can trust in the cleric's justice after all. Your service should be rewarded. That is half of my daily ration. I hope it is enough to show thanks.
Ooh, level up.
Fucking Albs.
They'll cost all of us.
I've heard that before.
What will happen?
I wonder
new
if he
sword.
was serious about that.
God damn it. What is this?
Fucking elves. They'll cost all of us.
I need
Why are you torturing
74
yourself over that?
texture. God damn it, I'm never gonna use this
Don't mess
sword.
me around, or I'll mess with you.
Yes, I'd heard things were rough there too.
Fuck all of them. I hope they drown in their own
Okay,
shit.
put all in dexterity?
We need to sort things out with those traders and get more supplies in.
Don't mess me around, or I'll mess with you.
Very good conversation.
Why are you torturing yourself over that?
Are you
Very
here to
good
pay me those shards you owe
conversation.
me? Because I'm pissed at
We
how
need to
long
sort
you're
things
taking to
out
pay.
with those traders and get more
55.
supplies
Stop
in.
being an asshole.
5-5, okay.
Yes, you can say that, but we need more food first.
Strength,
Someone's gotta
5-5.
sort this shit out before we drown in it.
No, can never.
I wonder if he was serious about that.
Stop being an asshole.
We need to sort things out with
Yeah,
those traders
this-
and get more supplies in.
One more level, maybe.
Don't mess me around, or I'll mess with you.
Yes, I'd heard things were rough there too.